Hi, how's it going my fellow net deckers? I'm back again with another Master Rank player's deck, and this time around is the Master Rank player called Lawa. He actually managed to get to the top 10 rank in the EU server with this new Fiora deck. It's a Fiora Zoe deck, kind of like a variant of Lee Sin Zoe, and he says that the only real counter to this deck is easy driven, which is not too bad, isn't it? So the kind of cards that he play in this deck is you have Zoe and Sparklefly, which is two of your elusive creatures, and you also have Fiora. This constitutes two winning strategy in this game, which is you can either defeat your opponent with your elusive or you can defeat your opponent with Fiora's level up condition. You have a lot of cards in this deck that can be used to buff your elusive to deal high amounts of damage or to buff your Fiora so that she can defeat more creatures. An example of these cards are like Mentor of the Stones, Lauren Bladekeeper, Blessing of Targon, Stand Alone, Astral Protection, all these to help to really buff your creatures to make them super strong to defeat your opponent. Overall, this deck is actually quite fun to play. I really enjoy this a lot. Fiora decks are always fun to play, and I know you guys really love my Fiora videos, so I always on a constant lookout for more Fiora decks to let you guys try it out. So if you're interested, you can find the deck code in the description below, and hopefully you'll enjoy the gameplay. I haven't faced a Taric Weaver for quite a while already. Okay, nice. We managed to draw our Fiora, which is a good thing. Just pass it. Oh, we don't have to pass. We can just play with Zoe.
See the world from behind a basilisk.
Yep.
Finally, some
Yeah, I think I only faced one Taric Weaver so far previously, and it was quite interesting. They have a lot of burst damage. But I guess the problem was that don't know, there was better Riven decks out there, I guess.
Join the hunters, they say.
Let's just pass here. Maybe we can go with Fiora here, since we have Sharp Sight to back her up. That's fine as well. Yeah, that is good enough.
I'll show the hunters.
Oh, he's attacking. Dang, why would you do that? Should we just cast Stand Alone on Zoe? It kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, I think this makes sense. Because it's quite rare that we have opportunities to cast Stand Alone, and to be able to deal 4 damage every turn is a good thing to have. Go with Fiora here, so we can start pushing on both fronts. On one front will be trying to win with Fiora, on the other is try to defeat my opponent with our elusive to deal as much damage to the Nexus as possible. Yup. So the good thing about this deck is that there's two ways you can win off. So it's either Fiora or elusives. This is similar to your Lee Sin's body. Like the Zoe Lee, it's similar to your Zoe Lee Sin deck. Yeah. Yeah, so Zoe Lee Sin deck also plays the Zoe and Sparklefly. Oh, that's unfortunate. I probably shouldn't have done that, right? But this can't be helped, you see, that's the problem. Like, this deck plays a lot of combat buffs, and they're all very cheap. Maybe it's just inexperience on my part. Probably shouldn't have done that. We should just wait a little bit longer, like late game, then we can start doing our Fiora combo.
Fly to them on broken wings.
Oh dear. But you see, the good thing about this is that we have Hush. Oh, she levels up here. Ah, that's bad. Oh, we do not have enough mana to we do not have enough mana to go for a Harsh and a Blessing of Targon. Eh wait, but we should be able to kill her.
Forged, redeemed.
Okay, so the good thing here is that we know that he doesn't have any mana left, so he can't do anything in reaction to us. So what we can do is we can just pass and we can Harsh her and block with our sharp side. Yeah, so we Harsh her. This is the part where, you know, Harsh is such a disgusting card. Like, because he can Harsh a unit which is like champions as well. And when they have no mana to react, we instantly destroy them. Maybe this is the reason why Riven Turret is not viable at all. You have cards like Harsh that just absolutely destroy them. They are too dependent on Riven and Turret to deal huge amount of burst damage. So once they are dead, they are like dead, I guess.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Unyielding light.
Celestial power.
Yeah. And we're kind of halfway through our Zoe, which is a good thing as well.
Fall, heretic.
Yeah, he was kind of constant, isn't it? That he couldn't defeat our Mentor of the Stones. But this is fine.
I always catch my prey.
Wait, what's my max now? Zoe is 1-1, right? So it's 4-4-6-6. So I should probably try and put this here first. Okay. So this is full health already. They can't really do much to us. So this kind of like immunes against Noxian Guillotine. And get this out here and see what we can do before the next turn.
I forgot how slow time moves.
Oh. Which one will be better though? Are they gonna open an attack next turn? I'm quite sure, right?
Portal me something cool.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm quite sure that they are not gonna open an attack next turn. Yeah. They might want to develop their board, right? Like let's say they have turret, they want to develop their board. So we can use this to stun them. So the next time we can just go for lethal already. Oh. Sure. It's too late already, you see. Just stun these two here. Okay. Yep, that's a GG, right? Yeah, it is.
Looking into the future, I see purple.
I guess we can just jam here. And that should be a win for us. Wow, this was a fun demonstration, a very good representation of how our deck works.
I've got the reins.
And hopefully it doesn't have removals. Wow, this sneaky bastard. He thinks he can get out of this? No way. 14. No amount of healing is gonna save his ass. Yeah, it's a good representation of how this deck works. Fiora and Elusives. Okay. Is Zoe and Aesol a thing now? I don't know. Do we need Guiding Touch? I don't think so. Maybe we keep Astral Protection. But how is Astral Protection that's like useful here? It's not very useful, right? Unless we have Fiora. Yeah, let's just replace it. This is not too bad.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules in. Let's do it over
Let's just attack here. We're gonna trade for sure. It's better to attack here instead of attacking like waiting to attack like in the subsequent turns, because there's no guarantee that we have like a combat buff that can let her leave like based on our situation now, but they might have it. So we know we lose out in the end. Yeah, this is bad. It's like the problem with this deck is that there's not much creatures. So yeah, you have sometimes you have this kind of hand where you can't do much. Yeah, but the good thing here is that these creatures are like 1/1, so it can be quite easy to remove. Yep. So we are quite lucky to get Fiora, so we can use these to destroy them. Yeah. And if need be, we can always like, oh, okay. What I was trying to say is that if there's a need to, we can use single combat to destroy her before they cast any kind of nonsense on her, any kind of combat buff. But most combat buff are like burst speed for Demacia and Targon, so maybe it doesn't really help that much. But it's fine. Okay, we got Astral Protection, which is a good thing. This is such a strong card. I mean, since he didn't want to cast anything, we just burn his mana, then we pass the turn instead. That's unfortunate. Maybe we could have just used this to clear one of the creatures. Let's just take this out.
Try me. You can't stop me.
I completely forgotten. My brain was on autopilot mode. I thought he still had some effect left, then I attack. Then I didn't realize that it was a bad trade. Oh well, it's fine. I mean, I'm not a master rank player. I'm just an amateur player. I make stupid mistakes. You know, you all are here just to see unique decks to net deck, you know, not to see expert plays. You might even enjoy me making these kind of mistakes. Yeah, it seems like he's gonna curve up soon, so he's gonna cast a lot of big creatures. Hopefully not, but if need be, we can just destroy. We just need to destroy 2 more creatures, and we got 2 Targon's Blessing to help us like buffed up, which is fine. My fear is that he has Harsh, so we can like potentially deny our win condition at the last moment. Yeah, I think he's kind of like given up already. He might just be trolling as well, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. As long as we win, I'm gonna include this. It's a good demonstration, I think. It's like it just goes to show how powerful this deck is if you are able to draw Fiora. It's important that you have Fiora at your starting hand.
Gems are superb.
Yeah.
Bad for the teeth though.
So it's like this deck has like 2 win condition. It's either you win with Fiora, or you can somewhat win with your Zoe or your Sparklefly. So most of the decks, almost all the cards inside your deck is similar to your. It plays out like your Zoe Lee Sin deck. So you have Sparklefly, Zoe, and all the combat buffs. But the difference here is that you have Fiora instead. Yeah.
I never hold back. Celestial, try me.
Yep. So it's like I'm still not quite sure which one is the best, but it seems like Zoe and Lee Sin is being played more than this version. Yeah. But this is a sure win condition though. I mean, once you destroy 4 creatures, you win. But Lee Sin is still quite subjective. But I guess Lee Sin is the one that is played more.